Lisbon, a city of 7 hills, golden sunshine, and some of the best food in Europe. We just spent 4 absolutely perfect days here, from the historic streets of Alfama to the coast of Cascais. We're kicking off our Portugal adventure in the heart of Lisbon. If you're looking for a mix of relaxed exploration, breathtaking viewpoints, and epic food, this itinerary is for you. I've poured in hours of research, countless footsteps, and frankly eaten an embarrassing number of custard tarts to create this day-by-day plan that is packed, practical, and most importantly, unforgettable. This isn't just about seeing the sights, it's about feeling the city's pulse. I've also included my top tips along the way, so make sure to grab a notepad, because this is the only Lisbon guide you're going to need. Let's get into day 1. We booked this gorgeous 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath tiled apartment, Nomads Downtown, Rua da Pedreira 32. It's literally right next to the Lisbon Cathedral, making it the perfect spot to walk everywhere. Link to book this is in the description below. Day 1 is all about getting settled. We are exploring the Baixa neighborhood. It's super touristy, but stunning. Baixa's main commercial district was completely rebuilt on a grid system after the devastating earthquake of 1755. First stop, the magnificent Praça de Comércio, a huge sun-drenched square that opens right onto the Tagus River. At its north end is the impressive Arco da Rua Augusta. You can climb to the top for a stunning view of the square, shopping on Rua Augusta, taking photos at Arco do Triunfo, and just soaking in the energy of Commerce Square. And the best part is, everything is within walking distance. We spent a lot of time walking up and down the bustling Rua Augusta, a pedestrian street lined with shops and cafes. Don't forget to look down at the beautiful patterned cobblestones, a classic Lisbon feature. Our walk led to another icon, the Santa Justa lift. This wrought iron elevator was designed by a student of Gustav Eiffel and connects the lower Baixa district to the upper Carmo Square. The lines can be very long, but you can get a very similar view by accessing the top platform from near the Carmo convent, a hauntingly beautiful church ruin left roofless by the earthquake. If you want a fun and more personalized experience, I recommend booking a private tuk-tuk tour. It is the best way to take a quick look at all the surrounding areas and hit all the major sites in a short period of time, and then revisit the ones that catch your interest on another day. And that's exactly what we did. Our guide was amazing. He helped customize the tour for us to hit all the major spots, including a spot that most tourists do not know of. Since we had covered Baixa neighborhood on our first day, we asked our guide to take us through the surrounding neighborhoods of Alfama, Chiado, Barrio Alto, and Belém, diving headfirst into the very soul of Lisbon, Alfama, the city's oldest and most enchanting district. And here's a tip. The best way to experience Alfama is to simply get lost. Its narrow cobblestone streets are a maze of history where every turn reveals a new surprise, a hidden courtyard, a stunning tile-covered facade, or a local tasco serving up grilled sardines. Our first viewing spot was at Miradouro da Graça and Graça Church, Vicente district of Lisbon. Perched on one of the city's highest hills, it borders the historic Alfama area. Now, the key to conquering Alfama without the crowds is simple. Start early. Before 9 a.m., the streets are quiet and peaceful, offering a completely different atmosphere from the midday rush. This is your golden hour for photos. You can head up to St. George Castle, perched on Lisbon's highest hill. This ancient Moorish fortress offers breathtaking panoramic views that will help you get your bearings. You'll see the terracotta rooftops cascading down to the Tagus River and the iconic April 25 bridge in the distance that is famously compared to San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge. Unfortunately, we did not have enough time to visit St. George Castle during our tuk-tuk tour, but it is definitely a must-see if you have an extra day in Lisbon. Book your tickets for St. George Castle online and in advance to skip the lines. From the castle, you can wander down Alfama's labyrinth. Next, we passed by some of Alfama's most important landmarks, the Lisbon Cathedral. It's a formidable fortress-like church that has stood since the 12th century. Nearby is the National Pantheon, the final resting place of many of Portugal's most important figures. We headed into the chic neighborhood of Chiado, Lisbon's hub for culture and high-end shopping. It's home to historic cafes, theaters, and the famous Livraria Bertrand, the world's oldest operating bookstore. This is a great area to grab lunch. As the afternoon progressed, we made our way to Barrio Alto. This neighborhood has a split personality. By day, it's a quiet residential area, but by night it transforms into the heart of Lisbon's nightlife. The narrow streets fill with people hopping between dozens of small bars and restaurants, creating an eclectic social vibe. Barrio Alto has countless dinner options, from traditional Cascais to trendy restaurants. Just a short walk from Barrio Alto is Cais Do Sodre, home to the Instagram famed Pink Street. We asked our guide to make a quick photo stop. It is a famous nightlife hub known for its bright pink pavement, formerly a red light district and now packed with bars and cafes and clubs near the city. For a change of pace, our guide promised an even better experience than what Pink Street had to offer. He took us to LX Factory. Most tourists are not aware of this. Located under Vinci Cinco Jabrio Bridge, this former industrial complex is now a vibrant creative hub.
All right, everybody, we are in Lisbon's art hub. There are some galleries here. There's a floor that we're gonna go and check. They have graffiti art and also various art that I hear is here. So let's go check it out.
It's a maze of independent shops, quirky cafes, artist studios, and some of the best street art in the city. It's the perfect spot to find unique souvenirs, grab a coffee, and soak up Lisbon's contemporary bohemian side before grabbing dinner at one of its many restaurants. And finally, it's time to make our way over to Belém. Notable sites in Belém are Jeronimo's Monastery, that houses the remains of the famed explorer Vasco da Gama, the Belém Tower, monument of discoveries, and indulging in the famous and original pasta de nata at Pastéis de Belém. Seriously, the Pastéis de Belém is the real deal.
So as you saw, the line is long. So our tour guide is going to sneak us in through the back alley. We're going to go check that out and have some cappuccino and pastries. Yum! Alright, girls and boys, we are going to get some reviews from my group and see if they liked Pasta de Belém.
We truly enjoyed it and I totally recommend it. Please come, have twice actually.
Pastries were not too sweet, one of the best pastries ever.
Amazing, the cappuccino is just right. Pastries, you have to eat it with a sprinkle of cinnamon. We ordered another round.
Do revisit Belém on another day to soak up all the sights, views, and get another taste of pastéis de nata from the authentic Pastéis de Belém, which is exactly what we did on our final day in Lisbon. As the evening approached, our tuk-tuk guide took us back to where we started, making our way to central Lisbon via Liberty Avenue that connects the upscale areas of Marquês do Pombal and Príncipe Real in the north to the southern end, which acts as the gateway to the historic Baixa neighborhood. The tree-lined boulevard also serves as the boundary separating the historic neighborhoods of Alfama to the east from Barrio Alto and Chiado to the west. Of course, we had to make a quick photo stop at the large Lisbon sign. Before reaching our drop-off stop in Baixa, we also passed through Praça Martim, a multicultural hub of the city, and Figueiro Square, which is a bustling historic plaza in central Lisbon featuring a grand equestrian statue of King João I, a lively open-air market for street food and crafts, and serves as a major transportation hub. We could hear the sound of fado music drifting from the restaurants. Alfama is the birthplace of this soulful, melancholic music. For an authentic experience, book a table at a fado house for dinner. It's an intimate and moving way to end your day, right in the heart of Portuguese culture. All right, so we just had an amazing time. I'm going to introduce you to the person who took us all around the city. Everybody meet John.
Hi guys.
Hey.
My name is John. Bonjour. Nice to meet you.
I booked this tour on Vider. We'll put the link in the description below. Definitely request for John because he is amazing. We had a great, awesome 4 hours with him.
We have the I Took a Tuk-Tuk. We have our own website, or you can book it via tour if you want as well.
So thank you so much.
No problem, no problem.
If you're a budget-conscious traveler, then an alternative to tuk-tuk is to take the famous Tram 28 and use it as a hop-on, hop-off tram, and see the sights at your own pace. To avoid the massive crowds, however, catch the very first Tram 28 ride. This 7-kilometer loop takes about 45 minutes if you ride all the way through, and it covers Alfama, Baixa, and Chiado. It's like a roller coaster through history. Tram 28 is a hotspot for pickpockets. Keep your bags in front of you at all times and keep your valuables safe. On day 3, we left the city for a private day trip to the magical misty hills of Sintra, home to the vibrant Penna Palace. To keep this video at a reasonable length, I've created a separate video that covers that day trip to Sintra and Cascais. The link for that will be at the end of this video and right up here. If you found this itinerary helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more travel videos. Until next time, happy travels.
This is the roughest tuk-tuk ride I've ever taken in my life. Everybody, are you okay?
Okay. We survived.